day and hello everyone, it's Grizz and Taffmeister.
And me.
We're in the garage and today we're bringing you the final episode of the Taffy ZX6R build series. It's not really been as much of a build series as I would have liked. Things got really busy here and I've got a lot going on, and basically I wasn't able to film as much as I would have liked, but there is still quite a bit in today's final series, so don't be too disappointed. Basically, Taffy has done a magnificent job on this bike.
Thank you.
It is her first kind of proper bit of spannering, and she actually impressed me quite a lot, to the point I'm now actually going to put her to work on the Punisher and all the other bikes.
No chance.
But anyway, happy Easter to you all. I hope you all had a good Easter.
Cheers.
It's kind of over a bit now, isn't it? But it's, by the time this goes up live on the channel, it's well gone. But I hope you've all had a great kind of Easter and managed to get out on the bike and enjoying our newfound freedom. But anyway, let's get back to the ZX6R. It's a little bit dusty because we've gone out, we've had a ride, and Taffy's had a full ride of it. I'll get that video up on the channel soon as well. But basically, a bunch of work has been done on the ZX6R. What did we do? We did what did we do?
Everything.
Everything's
been done.
We did loads, didn't we? I mean, the fairing alone, when we took the fairing off, we found all those rusty nuts and bolts. We've gone all through that. That's all been fixed.
Yeah.
Something
nice black ones now.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Some things I need to say thank you to is BDX. This isn't a promotion. BDX.
No.
This is very good stuff. BDX Bulldog. Unleash the Bulldog.
A lot of people are using it, yeah.
Lubricate, release, restore and protect. Now this has done a really good job. We couldn't get Taffy's fairing apart because it was so rusted, some of the nuts and bolts on it. But that really eased it up and made life kind of much easier. Fuchs, as always guys, thank you very much. Oil has gone in the bike, and various other cleaning products that you've given us are always in regular use, so thank you very much first and foremost. So getting back to the bike, we've done like spark plugs. Well, Taffy did the spark plugs.
Air filter.
Air filter, K&N air filter, that was refreshed, re-oiled. Airbox, Taffy cleaned the airbox out. I didn't record that, sorry. What else? So oil change and coolant. New brake disc on the rear. So there was a long list of stuff that we'd done, so much so I've had to write it all down or I'll forget it. Basically, I've recorded a few clips at the front earlier of some of the things that we did. Let's play those. So rear brake disc. The brake disc was done with the new rear pads and fresh fluid. We bled the system out. Taffy made a lovely job of that exhaust downpipe. She spent a lot of time on those, cleaning those up. She also changed the front brake pads and washed those out. There's a longer clip of that to play in a sec. And refresh the brake fluid. Rental rear sprocket, DID chain, heavy duty chain, some nice new black fairing bolts to replace the silver ones, RNG crash bobbins. So basically Taffy has done a bunch and she's done a really good job. We started off by cleaning up the sprocket cover and rear chain cover. I've got a short little video of that. Let's play that one. Go! Right, so that is all those bits cleaned up. We also went on and fitted the chain and sprocket. All that went very well with no real problems. Fitted new rear, as I said, new rear brake disc and pads and fluid, and we also fitted front pads, and Taffy had a little go at doing a complete front pad change and a cleanup of the brake calipers, which went very well. Let's watch that video. Other things we've done as well, got another little clip. Taffy had always had problems with the steering on the bike, and I wasn't really actually aware that it was that much of an issue until we stripped the bike apart, and someone had basically located the loom around the forks in the wrong place. So I relocated that loom. All the electrical tape was damaged, and so that all got taped up. And also I found a lot of corrosion. We had problems with the headlight for a long time on this bike. 1 minute it was working, 1 minute it wasn't. And again, it wasn't until we started to go and put things back together that we found a lot of the connectors were corroded. So again, the BDX came to rescue. That really did a great job of sorting out rusted out, corroded connections. So a lot of that went on the bike. Lots of cleaning. Got another little cleaning clip. You can see how good this stuff is, how it really cleans up the connectors. So let's watch another one, another little video. Let's watch that one. Go! so then we got the bike started. We changed the coolant and had the bike started up to get any air out the system, which ran fine, and I thought we would do a little video of us doing that. And then the battery went flat on the bike, so let's watch that. A bit of a startup, and yeah, things didn't really go very to plan, did they? Because the battery went flat.
Yeah.
So chuck that little clip in, Grizz. Bop. Battery's flat.
Oopsie.
Need a new battery. So a new battery went in. We put a new battery in, which was a lithium battery.
Super light.
Super light. It's like, how light is that battery?
Less than half the weight.
I think
less than half the weight.
I think it's about a quarter of the weight of a standard battery. It's like 3 times less as heavy as a standard battery. Well, it isn't exactly cheap, but I believe they last longer. What was it, like a 3-year warranty or something like that?
3 years.
3-year warranty on it. So
investment.
yeah, really impressed by the lithium battery, and I think I will be fitting more of the lithium batteries on the other bikes. It really has impressed me that much. So yeah, but we didn't have any clip of that, so no clip of that, sorry. But there is a photo. Here's a photo. That's the battery, right? What else do we do? We fitted the new battery, and then we started it up again, and the bike sounded so much better when we put Fuchs Silclean oil in it. I mean, this stuff is fully synthetic ester engine oil, and wow, and the bike just sounds so much nicer with the new battery. And let's watch that little clip. It's only a short clip, but it sounds pretty phenomenal. I really love the sound of this bike when it's purring over like that.
I like it too.
I like it. I love it. We love it. Listen to this bit. Look at it. Watch it. Here it is. Yeah, so on from that, we fitted crash bungs, RNG. Massive thank you to RNG. I've got one on the opposite side I've not been able to do yet, but I'm going to take that into work because one of my tools snapped when we were trying to get the bolt out. But yeah, the RNG protections on the bike all over now. Bar ends, engine, swing arm, 2 on the swing arm.
I'm not ashamed of them.
Yeah. No, I don't think you should. I want to get more protection on my bike, so I think it's always good, because you never know when you could actually drop it accidentally. What else? That's about it, actually. What we have got is some lovely clips that we took of it when we were out on our last ride.
Oh yeah, we did.
Short little 30-second little vid with a bit of music. Enjoy! Right, so that basically covers it, but I mean, I can't stress enough actually, we stripped this bike apart and kind of checked everything over and virtually kind of done everything it needed to do. But the condition of this bike is really, really good. Things that kind of stood out to me out of anything really was the condition of the electrics, how corrosion had got in there.
Yeah.
So if you've got, this is a 2014, it's got like 11,000 miles. And yeah, I was surprised at the condition of the electrics, but yeah, the BDX stuff really helped us with that. But I think if you've got any problems with your electrics, lights, indicators, things like that, I would be taking those connectors apart and checking them over, cleaning them up.
We thought it was the bulbs, but no.
Yeah, we had problems. We thought it was bulbs. I replaced this front bulb like loads of times, but there was nothing wrong with the bulb. And at first I thought there was like a break in the wire. But it turned out it was just the actual connector going from the headlight onto the subloom kind of by the frame. So yeah, and all that's relocated nicely now, so I'm much happier about that. So Taffy, I mean, this has been the first time you've kind of worked on a bike as such.
It was.
And I mean, you've helped me loads over the years, but what do you kind of come away with it? How does it make you feel?
Yeah, I feel more, I don't know how to say it, kind of more tuned with the bike. I feel more safer knowing that I've done it and I've checked everything and I know it's working. So yeah, it makes you feel safer, I think.
Yeah, I think it does.
Yeah, you know, everything is in place where it should be. Yeah. Everything's been tightened up, no loose screws or anything. So yeah, feels good. Yeah, gives you that little confidence. I think it's good.
I think it's good. You know, that's why I guess I've worked on my bikes for years. Is just always kind of, I've put my bikes in garages and had people put dents in it and found jobs which weren't done properly. I mean, Taffy had virtually done, I would say, probably 95% of the work. The 5% of what I'd done was just like double checking stuff, was kind of torque settings and things like that, and just making sure everything is safe, because Taffy was doing a really good job actually, but I just, for my own peace of mind, want to make sure that it's done.
I understand why Dunlop used to work on his bikes now.
Yeah.
Strip it apart, put it back.
Yeah.
You know, everything's where it should be. So yeah.
Absolutely. So I mean, everything we did do was the lowering links on the suspension. What's your kind of thoughts on that after your first ride on it?
Yeah, you can notice that the front end is a bit higher, but obviously my feet are still not closer to the ground, but it changed the geometry of the bike slightly. You can notice when you're riding it.
Yeah, talking of geometry of the bike, when we fitted those lowering links in the previous video, a lot of people were saying, did you lower the front?
Oh yeah.
The front is already at its lowest setting, so we can. It was already kind of lowered.
You forgot to mention it.
I forgot to say. So yeah, the front is already dropped as low as it will
Maximum,
go, and there is not actually a lot of adjustment on the front.
But yeah.
Overall, I don't really think you thought it was really much of a difference, did you? Really, it wasn't really much lower. Now we've.
My footing's not lower now, but the front of the bike. The front of the bike is, like you said, slightly higher, so
it feels taller.
Yeah,
because the back is lower.
Yeah, because my hands are not so much on the handlebars as much as I'm more sat upright. But it's such a small adjustment, very small. I think you notice. I've noticed a little bit when you're riding.
Yeah. So I think, you know, if you are looking to lower a ZX6R 2014, 2013 ZX6R, that's all I can go from reference with this bike. It was quite odd, because when we fitted those lowering links, you could see there was probably, you know, about an inch of a difference, and the wheel had kind of gone up from the difference in between the old links and the new links, and it was meant to be something like a 2-inch or 2.5 inch, something like that. Lowering kit is definitely not lowered the back of the bike 2.5 inches. Things we do need to still do on the bike is go through the suspension, get Taffy on it and adjust it. I think the preload on that rear shock is probably too much, and when you're sitting on the bike, it's just not allowing that rear shock to relax so much. So I think maybe if we eased off the preload a bit more, it probably will give you a bit more sag, but we'll work on that. So that's something else we need to do at a later date. But at the moment, that is the ZX6R done. It's taxed, it's MOT, it's insured. Taffy's had her first ride. She took it to the MOT station and got her MOT. The first MOT you've taken the bike for.
The very first one, yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to record it. I wanted to go do it myself. But
I was so proudly walked in, like, I've done all the servicing. And the guy didn't even notice, like, hey, it's right.
Yeah,
but no, when we're finished, he said, oh, it's a lovely, lovely bike. Yeah, sweet. Yeah. Right.
So, yeah, Taffy done that. And I wanted to record that, guys, but I was working. So I wasn't able to record it. But yeah, I will do a ride on this bike because I need to take it into work and get one of those bolts out for the crash bung to be fitted on the RNG on the engine on the opposite side. Yeah, I can't get it undone, so I'm going to take it into work. And when I take it into work, I'll do a vlog on it and give you my views and opinions on the differences on the ZX6R and Taffy's pride and joy.
It's definitely much, much better.
It is better, isn't it?
More responsive.
Yeah, more
it's
responsive.
Good. It's worth doing.
Yeah, which I would expect. I think the spark plugs have been in there from new. There was a lot of things we found that were kind of haven't been touched for a while.
Yeah.
Spark plugs first and foremost. The air filter needed a clean, although it wasn't horrendous.
No.
There's been nothing actually I've come across on this bike that was like needed desperate attention, apart from the electrics for the headlight. That now works 100%. I'm happy about that now because sometimes we've been out riding and it just stopped working kind of mid-ride, and I would need Taffy's lights to be working. I want people to see her. So that, I think, was one of the things that stuck out to me.
It's good to check.
But yeah, it's good job. Good job. Well done, you.
Oh, thank you.
Well done.
I enjoyed it.
She's got a little star now on the shoulder. One star. So
got street cred.
So guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Sorry we didn't really show as much work as I would have liked, but things have just been a bit crazy here as late. I need to get stuff done, and it just would have taken me too long to get these videos out and get them all going. As it is, I'm kind of running behind. I've got already a backlog of videos I need to get out on the channel. I apologise for the gap, and I apologise for the lack of the build series. I will try hard. I continue to try hard and bring you guys some interesting, entertaining videos. And a huge thank you to Taffy for taking part and doing some work on her own bike.
You're welcome.
Anyway, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. We're going to drink some more tea. And then,
tea time.
Yeah, enjoy the rest of our time together. And yeah, hope you've enjoyed the vlog.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you, everyone. Let's take a look at the bike. Oh, isn't she nice?
It's all about the bike.
It's all about the bike.
Look at them shiny pipes over there. Look at it. Oh, no. Oh.
Anyway, peeps, off we go. See you in the next one. Cheers now.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.